The Young and the Restless spoilers for the next 3 weeks, March 16 to April 3, promise a wave of chaos, emotional confrontations, and shocking twists that will shake Genoa City to its core. Old rivalries will reignite, hidden secrets will surface, and dangerous confrontations will unfold both in Genoa City and far away in Las Vegas. At the center of the drama stands Victor Newman, whose temper will once again push the limits of his family's patience. Victor has never been a man who apologizes easily, and the latest conflict with Nikki Newman will prove just how stubborn he can be. Nikki, who has grown increasingly frustrated with Victor's manipulative schemes, won't hesitate to call him out. When Nikki taunts Victor over the fact that Jack Abbott's family rallied around him in his time of need, Victor's pride will take a serious hit. Rather than admit that he may have gone too far, Victor will dig his heels in. His refusal to apologize will only make things worse. The tension between Victor and Nikki will escalate quickly, words will be exchanged, tempers will flare, and before long, Victor will cross a line that he cannot easily take back. In a moment fueled by anger and wounded pride, Victor will push Nikki to leave the ranch. For Nikki, the ranch has always represented stability and home, so being forced out will be devastating. Yet she will refuse to let Victor see how deeply he has hurt her. Instead, Nikki will leave with her dignity intact, even as the emotional weight of the situation threatens to overwhelm her. While Victor and Nikki's marriage reaches a breaking point, Jack Abbott will be dealing with a crisis of his own. Everything will explode when Diane Jenkins Abbott opens the door to Jack's bedroom quarters on the yacht. Diane will be expecting to find her husband alone, but what she discovers instead will leave her completely stunned. Under the covers, Diane will see Jack and Patty Williams together. The sight will be shocking enough on its own, but the situation will quickly spiral as Diane struggles to process what she's seeing. Her mind will race with questions and accusations, and the pain of betrayal will hit her all at once. Billy Abbott and Kyle Abbott will soon learn about the shocking discovery as well. Both men will be horrified by what has happened, and neither will know exactly how to react. Billy, who has always had a complicated relationship with his brother, will find himself torn between anger and concern. Kyle, on the other hand, will feel personally wounded by the situation. As Jack's son, Kyle has always looked up to his father, and the scandal will leave him questioning everything he thought he knew. Diane will not hold back when it comes to confronting Jack. Her fury will be immediate and intense. She will demand answers, refusing to accept any excuses that Jack might offer. The confrontation will quickly become emotional, with Diane unleashing every bit of pain and anger she feels. In the heat of the moment, Diane will slap Jack and deliver a harsh scolding that echoes through the room. For Diane, the betrayal will feel unforgivable. Jack will attempt to explain himself, but Diane will be in no mood to listen. As far as she's concerned, the damage has already been done. In the aftermath of the confrontation, Diane will decide that she cannot continue living under the same roof as Jack. Despite Jack's desperate attempts to stop her, Diane will pack her belongings and leave the Abbott mansion behind. Her new temporary home will be a room at the athletic club, where she can distance herself from the painful memories of the betrayal. Jack will be left reeling as he realizes that his marriage may be hanging by a thread. Elsewhere in Genoa City, another tense confrontation will unfold between Nate Hastings and Kane Ashby. Nate has been deeply disturbed by the situation involving Lily Winters and the twins' abduction drama. When he confronts Kane, his frustration will be impossible to hide. Nate will question Kane's decisions and challenge the way he has handled the situation. However, Kane will not be willing to accept the criticism quietly. Fed up with being blamed for everything that has gone wrong, Kane will fire back with his own sharp words. He will make it clear that he has been doing everything in his power to get his family back. For Kane, the situation is deeply personal, and he will refuse to let anyone suggest that he hasn't been trying hard enough. While tensions rise in Genoa City, a dangerous mission will be unfolding in Las Vegas. Adam Newman will step up in a surprising way when it comes to helping his brother Nick Newman. Despite their long history of rivalry and mistrust, Adam will show that he is willing to go above and beyond for Nick's sake. The mission revolves around Matt Clark, a dangerous figure who has caused chaos in Nick's life. Adam will track down a connection from his past, Reza Thompson. Reza holds key information that could help set the stage for Nick's long-awaited showdown with Matt. With careful planning and a bit of calculated risk, Adam will begin putting the pieces into place. Meanwhile, back in Genoa City, Phyllis Summers will receive news that completely catches her off guard. Lauren Fenmore Baldwin will be the one delivering the unexpected update. Lauren may decide to accept a job opportunity connected to Newman Enterprises, but there is also another possibility. Lauren may reveal that Patty Williams has returned. The moment Phyllis hears Patty's name, alarm bells will start ringing in her head. Patty's history in Genoa City is filled with chaos, obsession, and unpredictable behavior. Phyllis will immediately realize that Patty's return could spell trouble for everyone. At the same time, Sally Spectra will be turning her attention toward Billy Abbott and his strained relationship with his mother, Jill Abbott. Sally believes that Billy and Jill have allowed too much distance to grow between them. She will encourage Billy to make an effort to repair the bond with his mother. Although Billy may resist at first, Sally's words will make him think about what truly matters. As these personal dramas unfold, Genoa City will briefly slow down due to real-world interruptions. With March Madness coverage approaching, the show will be preempted on Thursday, March 19 and Friday, March 20. But once the action resumes, the drama will only intensify. During the week of March 23-27, the courtroom will become the center of attention as Mariah's kidnapping trial finally begins. Christine Blair Romalotti will step forward to showcase her legal skills as she takes on the challenging case. Christine believes strongly that Mariah should not be treated as a criminal, but rather as someone who needs help. Instead of focusing on punishment, Christine will center her defense strategy on Mariah's mental health. She will argue that Mariah's actions were the result of emotional distress and psychological struggles. Christine will insist that what Mariah truly needs is treatment and support. As the trial unfolds, tensions will rise both inside and outside the courtroom. Witnesses will testify, emotions will run high, and everyone will wait anxiously for the verdict that will determine Mariah's future. However, the courtroom drama won't be the only chaos happening in Genoa City. Patty Williams will make her presence known once again. Her return will send shockwaves through the community as familiar faces react with disbelief and concern. For many residents of Genoa City, Patty represents unpredictable danger. Yet surprisingly, Patty may find herself forming unexpected connections. One person who might let her guard down around Patty is Audra Charles. Unlike many others in town, Audra is not fully aware of Patty's troubled past. Without the baggage of old memories, Audra may see Patty as someone intriguing rather than dangerous. This unexpected dynamic could lead to an unusual alliance. Patty is determined to win Jack Abbott's heart, while Audra has recently decided to pursue Kyle Abbott. With their goals aligning in a strange way, the two women might consider helping each other achieve what they want. If Patty and Audra form a pact, it could spell major trouble for both Jack and Kyle. As March moves toward April, the tensions and secrets building throughout Genoa City will begin reaching their breaking points. Relationships will be tested, alliances will form in unexpected places, and several characters will face choices that could permanently alter their futures. During the week of March 30 to April 3, Patty Williams will continue making waves as she settles deeper into life in Genoa City. Her return will remain a constant source of unease for those who remember the chaos she once brought with her. Yet Patty will not be content to remain on the sidelines. Instead, she will begin searching for allies who might help her achieve her goals. Patty's obsession with Jack Abbott has never fully faded, and now that she is back in Genoa City, those old feelings will begin resurfacing stronger than ever. She will convince herself that Jack belongs with her, regardless of the complications surrounding his marriage to Diane Jenkins Abbott. As Patty quietly observes the growing cracks in Jack and Diane's relationship, she may see an opportunity. If Jack's marriage truly collapses, Patty will believe that fate is finally giving her another chance. Audra Charles may become an important part of Patty's plan. Audra's ambitions regarding Kyle Abbott will create a strange sense of common ground between the two women. Both Patty and Audra want something or someone that currently belongs to another woman. Because of this shared motivation, Patty may approach Audra with the idea of helping each other. The alliance would be risky, but it could also be powerful. If Patty and Audra truly decide to work together, the fallout could impact multiple families across Genoa City. Meanwhile, another story will be reaching its most dangerous stage far away from Genoa City. Nick Newman will be preparing for his final confrontation with Matt Clark. Nick has been determined to bring Matt down, but the situation is far more complicated than it appears on the surface. Matt is cunning, ruthless, and always several steps ahead. Adam Newman will remain closely involved in the plans. Despite the years of rivalry between the two brothers, Adam has proven that he is willing to stand beside Nick when it truly matters. His connection with Reza Thompson has helped move the mission forward, but the final confrontation with Matt will still be extremely risky. As Nick and Matt finally come face to face, the situation could spiral out of control. Nick has been struggling with a dangerous drug addiction, and that vulnerability could become a major factor during the showdown. If Nick's judgment becomes impaired at the wrong moment, the consequences could be severe. Adam may find himself forced into an impossible position. If things go terribly wrong, Adam might have to make a life-altering decision in order to protect his brother. The possibility of violence will hang in the air as the confrontation unfolds. For Adam, the situation could awaken memories of his darker past. Years ago, Adam struggled with inner demons that pushed him toward dangerous choices. Facing Matt Clark may bring those old instincts roaring back. If Adam believes that Nick's life is truly in danger, he might be willing to do whatever it takes to stop Matt. Back in Genoa City, the emotional aftermath of Jack and Diane's crisis will continue to ripple through the Abbott family. Jack will desperately try to repair the damage caused by the yacht scandal. He will insist that the situation with Patty was not what it appeared to be. But convincing Diane will prove incredibly difficult. The image of Jack and Patty under the covers will remain burned into Diane's memory. Even if Jack claims there was an explanation, Diane will struggle to trust him again. Living at the athletic club will give Diane the space she needs to think. During that time, she will begin questioning whether her marriage to Jack can truly survive such a shocking betrayal. Jack, meanwhile, will be consumed with regret and desperation. He will do everything in his power to convince Diane that their relationship is worth saving, but every attempt to reach her may only remind Diane of the hurt she still feels. The Abbott family will find itself caught in the middle of the conflict. Kyle will feel torn between loyalty to his father and sympathy for Diane. Billy will also struggle with how to support his brother while acknowledging the damage that has been done. Across town, Victor Newman will begin feeling the consequences of pushing Nikki away. Although Victor rarely admits when he is wrong, Nikki's absence from the ranch will create a noticeable void. For the first time, Victor may begin wondering whether his pride has cost him something he cannot easily regain. As these various storylines collide, the coming weeks in Genoa City will be filled with emotional confrontations, dangerous plans, and unexpected alliances. Every character will be forced to confront difficult choices, and the outcomes will shape the future of their relationships. Secrets will be revealed, loyalties will be tested, and the consequences of past decisions will finally come due. By the time April arrives, Genoa City will look very different from the place it was just weeks before. And for many of its residents, the journey through this chaos will change them forever.